All right, good morning once again. The next topic that we're going to tackle is about the relationship of religion and spirituality. Okay, so first we're going to differentiate religion from spirituality. Okay, religion, it is a body of beliefs about God, while spirituality is a relationship to God. Next, religion is concerned on the external, while spirituality is concerned with the internal. On the other hand, religion is it has commitment to the church, while spirituality it has commitment to Christ. We can also say that religion is concerned with our beliefs, but spirituality is concerned with what God is doing or what God can do for me. So, what is the difference between theology and spirituality? Okay, so in here, in my next discussion, we can notice the difference between theology and spirituality. Theology goes in, while spirituality comes out. Theology fills the head, okay, while spirituality spills from the heart. Theology is what others have said, while spirituality is what I really believe. We can also say that theology is a body of work, it is written or spoken, while spirituality is a work of the body, acting on theology. And we can also say that theology is what you hear or read, while spirituality is what you do and say. So, what is really the relationship of religion and spirituality? Is religion a part of spirituality, or is spirituality a part of religion? Or can we say that religion and spirituality are two separate entities? Okay, so we can say that religion and spirituality are separate from one another. Okay, so if this is religion, this can be what? Spirituality, right? So, spirituality is not the same as religion. Religion is not spirituality. You do not have to be religious to be spiritual. And being religious does not make you spiritual either. So going to church and donating a portion of your income does not make you spiritual. It makes you a religious follower, not necessarily a religious person. Right? Next, spirituality is natural. We all have it, whether we know it or practice it. It is in us, and it really is a rather very simple thing. We want to be happy and live a good life, to our friends and be social, and you have special someone. We want to be good and do the right things, but we have some very deep questions. What happens when I die? Is there a God? Who is it? How should I pray to this God? How do we get there? Okay, so that is it. Next is religion is man-made. It is culture-based that guides its people in the practice of spirituality. So religion is a good thing that in some cases has had bad consequences on some individuals spiritually. Not because religion is bad, but because it was applied in a bad way. Okay, so spirituality versus religion, it means that you can have both, or you can be just spiritual, as this means that you are not tied to just one philosophy. Plus, even if you be an atheist, I am sure you can see how it can lead a spiritual life without conflicting with your present belief. So what is right is religion should be related to what? To spirituality. Okay? So, ana iyang porma ana. Dili kay ing ana. Okay? So, spirituality is a form of religion, but a private and personal form of religion. Thus, the valid distinction is between spirituality and organized religion. Religion is spiritual and spirituality is religious. One tends to be more personal and private, while the other tends to incorporate public rituals and organized doctrines. So the lines between one and the other are not clear and distinct. They are all points on the spectrum of belief systems known as religion. Neither religion nor spirituality is better or worse than the other. People who try to pretend that such a difference does not exist are only what? They are fooling themselves. So spirituality, although a different level of experience comes from religion, the basis of spirituality are religious presuppositions, beliefs, and doctrines. So religion is founded, or the foundation of religion, of spirituality. So religion provides the avenues for spiritual disciplines and practices. Alright. So spirituality is a part of religion, and we cannot do away with that. Okay, so we can therefore say that man is a spiritual being because he is created as spiritual. It is his quest for relationship with God that propels him to make religious practices so as to reinforce and concretize this relationship. Religion is a collective effort of the group people who establish their own religious or own religion, who establish their own what definition of religion, of what they believe and practice. It is an endeavor to safeguard their personal experiences with God and to find meaning of those spiritual experiences. Okay, so we can therefore say that religion is a part of what? Spirituality, and spirituality a part of religion. So many times these two beliefs serve the same purpose. So the importance between the two types of belief in their source, religious belief are based on second-hand information, that is in a very real sense. Information and beliefs become traditional, passed on through scripture, proselytizing and popular traditional in media, while spiritual beliefs in contrast are developed individually and quite often deal with issues of a more personal or intimate nature than those addressed by religious what? Doctrine. Spirituality is dependent on religious beliefs or doctrine. It is possible to be a spiritual person without belonging to any religious what? Denomination or adhering to the ideology of any particular religious institution. To be spiritual, okay, means that you recognize and acknowledge a power or sensibility within yourself and outside of yourself beyond the purely physical or what? Mental. So the recognition of the what we call this of yourself, the recognition of the pure physical power, it is what? It is the acknowledgement of forces beyond the scope of rational analysis, and it does not require membership of what? Of any. So, can you be spiritual without having religious beliefs or belonging to any particular religious sect? How do spiritual and religious beliefs differ, and how are the two sometimes tied together? Okay, these are the questions that you can answer for yourself. Religious beliefs are often based on cultural conditioning. Most religious beliefs are inherited from family unit, learned in institutional settings, and absorbed through contact with the society at large. While spiritual beliefs, on the other hand, are most often based on what? Again, this is personal experience. So, We can therefore say that religion is man-made, culture-based doctrine that guides its people in the practice of spirituality. While religion is a good thing, that in some cases has had consequences on some individuals about spirituality, not because religion is bad, but because it was applied in a bad way. Alright, so I'd like you to reread and to watch this video again for you to be able to understand what this topic is all about. Good morning.